start. It's day 4. Feeling groovy. I'm Coach Tony. We got to gather our gear together. So for today's class, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a couple chairs, stuffed animals, monkeys preferred, a stack of books, here's the thing, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen or something to write with. So gather it all up. I'll see you in a minute. Can't do it without my shades. Gotta dance. Gotta dance with the shades. Feeling groovy today. We're gathering our gear. You're gonna need some chairs. Always use your couch cushion. Stuffed animals. Monkeys preferred. A stack of books. A piece of paper and a pen. You're going to need that for today's class, so gather it up. See you in a minute. Feel groovy. One more minute. Let some more people join us. With Homenastics, we're gathering our gear. We got a couple chairs. We got some monkeys, stuffed animals, a stack of books. You're going to need a piece of paper and a pen today. Looking forward to it. Gonna be a blast. 30 more seconds. All right, friends. Welcome to Homenastics. My name is Coach Tony, coming to you live from Gemini Gymnastics Academy in LaGrange, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. I'm with Ninja Monkey Gym, and I'm so excited to be working with Tumbl Trak to bring you an awesome class inside your house. We're going to focus on safety. We're going to focus on great body positions, and we're going to make sure that we challenge some of our stronger athletes and give our newbies something really fun to work on. Now today, we're starting off our handstand week. So everything this week is going to be about handstands, okay? But the first thing we got to do is we got to make sure we warm up. Luckily, I've got my badge band on today. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. It's going to be a cool way that I get stickers throughout the class every time I accomplish one of our goals today. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get nice and warmed up. Now, today's theme is the ABCs. Okay? So we're going to do our jumping jacks, and we're going to say our ABCs as we do them. Okay? But a couple things about jumping jacks. The first big thing is make sure when you're doing jumping jacks that you have your monkey up. You always want your chest up and your back nice and engaged, so when we're doing our jumping jacks, we're not hunched over like this. Now the reason is because we want to make sure that we get our backs working, our backs moving. Jumping jacks are one of those great full body exercises, so let's get our whole body involved. All right, so as we do them, we're doing our X's, and we want to make sure we get our hands pulled back a little bit and our chest and our shoulders back a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to face you. I'm going to try and keep my monkey all the way forward, all right? We're going to do 25. Remember that we start with our feet together, our hands down. Our hands come up, and our feet come out, and then we go back together. All right, chest up, shoulders back. Let's do our ABCs. One letter for every jump. Okay, here we go. Ready? And A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. How'd you do? Did you get it? Did you keep your monkey up? Super good. Excellent. Now that I'm all warmed up, got my muscles all good to go, did a little dancing at the beginning to make sure my whole body is ready to groove, let's move on to our skill of the week. Okay, first thing I want to talk about though is this little band. I've got a bunch of super stickers in my pocket that I call badges. So we're going to do our skill challenge this week, and if I'm able to do it, I'm going to give myself a little sticker, a little badge as we call it. Okay, but first, we got to make sure we do it. Now, it's handstand week, so I know that some of you are watching and you're like, dude, I've got a handstand. Coach Tony, how are you going to challenge me? Because I've already got a handstand. Well, I got you, okay? I know that some of you are a little bit further along, but today, I really want to start with some entry-level material. I really want to start with getting into the handstand. So if that's something you already know, you know about your lever, you know about your T position, you know about kicking up and getting in a nice body line, here's a good challenge for you. It's ABC day, so I'm going to challenge you with something that's ABCs. You're going to kick up to a handstand and you're going to do shoulder touches. Okay, we're going to talk about this a little bit further down the week, but if you've already got this, I want you to try. Here's how you do shoulder touches. It's kind of like when you do shoulder touches in a plank. You're going to try it in a handstand. Check it out, it looks like this. Now, if you can do that, here's your challenge. While I'm working on the other stuff, I want you to do your shoulder touches and one letter for each touch. Let's see how far down the alphabet you can get. You're going to practice for 5 or 6 minutes while I'm doing the other stuff, and then I want you to post which letter you get to. For example, watching Coach Tony, A, B, C, D, E, F. I got to F, so I would comment F. Let's see how far everybody can get. Now, if you're new to handstands, let's get jamming, all right? I'm going to use a dot. Of course, it's got a monkey on it, right? Okay, I'm going to use a dot to get started. I'm going to put it right in the middle of my mat. Hopefully you have a tumble trap mat to work with. It's always a good idea for staying safe. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is alignment. Keeping our body in line. When I walk, right, I've got my head on top of my shoulders, on top of my hips, on top of my knees, on top of my feet. And I walk, right? If I put my head too far forward, I fall, right? That's being out of alignment. If I change my body shape, unless I offset it, then I fall. So we're going to try and make our body in one line. The really easy way to do this is to start in alignment. And the way that we do that is actually with a lunge position. Okay? We want to see if we can get our body in line before we even get into a handstand. So we're going to practice our lunge position. The way we do a nice lunge is we have 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. So I'm going to use my dot as a reference point. Put it right under my body. Okay? Now my goal in this exercise is to never touch my dot. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Now, a lot of times when you see kids that are starting out and they're doing their lunge position, they've got a body line where their heel behind them curves to get to their hands. So we're going to try a little bit different. Instead, we're going to do a lunge position where we actually try and get from our hands to our heels in one shape. Parents, you can help kids with this, right? What I want you to imagine is I want you to imagine a 2x4 that's on an angle, like that, like a stick, okay? So kids you're going to put 1 foot back and 1 foot in front, and you're going to try and make one straight line from your heel to your hands. All right? Can you do it? Let's hold it for 5 seconds. It's kind of a hard shape to hold, so I'll do it with you. All right? We're going to put our hands up, squeeze our arms into our heads so that there's no space, and then we're going to have our foot back and we'll try and be in a nice line. Ready? Let's do it for 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, it's hard, right? Kind of hard on your shoulders. That's actually really good. That's strengthening your arms and your shoulders so that you can have a stronger handstand. It all helps. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that lunge position and we're going to turn it into a T. We're going to tip it back and forth. Kind of like, have you ever seen those, the birds? They kind of tip and drink water. We're going to make our body do that. Go into a lunge, arms up, shrug, lean. Now we're going to pick our back foot up and put it back down. Whoa. Did you do it? I want to see if you can stay in that 2x4 shape so your body stays nice and strong and straight. Okay? Let's try it one more time. Are you ready? Shrug. Now, I don't have a grown-up watching me to see if I did it right. So hopefully your grown-ups are helping you. Okay? Something else to look for is make sure when you're doing this that your foot's not turned in. Make sure your foot is facing the direction you want to go. So keep that foot and your knee facing forward. Also, think about your monkey being forward. If your monkey's off to the side, your handstand's going to go like this. It's going to be weird. So, we're going to stay square, we're going to shrug, we're going to lean, we're going to lift our foot. Just like that. Okay? Ready for the next exercise? Let's do it. Okay. Now, we're going to put our hands on the ground and do a little hop. A little hop. In ninja class, we call these lever kicks. Okay? Because I lever, and then I kick it to the air. Was that big or small? It was small, right? I didn't go, whoa, and fall down. I just went up and down, like a little rock. Yeah? Just a little rock. Yeah? Okay, it's ABC's day, so let's do our vowels. A, E, I, O, U. We're going to do 5. Okay? So let's do them with each of our vowels. Here we go. We're going to do 5 lever kicks. A, E, I, O, U. Here we sometimes Y. Let's forget Y. Okay? Let's try it. A, E, I, O, U. Ready? And A, E, I, O, U. How'd it go? Pretty good? Okay, that's how we start and get ourselves into our handstand. Now it's time for your challenge. Did you notice how I never stepped on my monkey? I'd go there, and I'd come back, and I wouldn't touch the monkey, right? Instead, I do that by pushing my foot back and not touching it. You want to avoid bringing your feet down on one side of the monkey. Try to keep our feet apart and push. So here's my challenge today. Here is how I'm going to earn my skill badge. Okay? I like my right side. I'm going to challenge myself by doing it on my left side. You know what? Do it this way. If I can do my lever kick and come back and not touch the monkey, I'm going to earn my skill badge today. All right? This is our skill time. This is how I'm going to earn my badge. I'm going to do it on my least favorite side. It's actually going to help me with cartwheels. We'll talk about that another day. But this is a really valuable skill. So let's try it. Lunge, lever, kick, do it 2 more times just to make sure. Lunge, lever, kick. Whoa. Wasn't faking it. Last time. Lunge, lever, kick. Number 3 for 3. That means I've earned my badge. Check this out. It's a little star. There's a little star. And I stick it on here, like this. And I pinch it for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on there. It's a little fabric thing. I can wash this thing. I'm gonna see how many badges I can earn through my class today. We got our skill challenge, our balance challenge, our strength challenge. Let's see if I can add them all. Okay? Here we go. This was our skill challenge. Good job. For those of you who already have handstands, I hope you're posting how many touches you did. If anybody gets to Z, that's amazing. Okay? If you get to Z and you can keep going, then put a little happy face on the other side of the letter. That way, we'll all know that you went through the alphabet and back again. Yeah? So you do G with a happy face. That means you went all the way through and back to G. Amazing. That would be amazing. Super good. Okay, let's move on to our balance time. All right? And because it's handstand week, I think it would be silly to not do our headstands as our balance for today. So we're going to get started with our headstand. I got to tip this down a little bit because headstands are on the ground. And I want to make sure that you guys totally see what I'm doing. I'm going to take my monkey, and we're going to do what's called a tripod. Okay? Tripods are when you turn your body into a 3-legged stool, essentially. And if we're going to make our body into 3 different legs on a stool, right, we want it to be a triangle. Okay? So for our triangle, I'm going to use my head and my 2 hands as my triangle. Do you see it? Yeah? Okay. So when I put my head down on the monkey, I want to make sure my hands are in line with my monkey. I want them down so that they're making a triangle. Does that make sense? Okay. Because the triangle is much shaper than a straight line. I mean, much more balanced than a straight line. If it's on a straight line, it's just going to tip one way or the other. So, we're going to do head on the monkey, hands down, in our triangle. We're going to make that triangle shape. Now, you're going to lift your elbow up so it's to the ceiling. Make sure it's not down, to the ceiling. Then, you're not going to do it like this. I'm just demonstrating, okay? You're going to try and take your knee and put it on your elbow, like that. But, you're going to do it on both sides. So, it's going to look like this. Head down, triangle, not in line. One knee on one elbow, other knee, get your booty up, other knee on your other elbow, and hold. Yay! Did you do it? Parents, you can help with this. Getting that second knee onto their elbow is a little challenging. And then making sure that their booty is up over their head, that's another challenge. So knee on the elbow, knee on the other elbow, booty up. Let's try it again. We'll do it together. You ready? Head down. Triangle. One knee on one elbow, booty up. One knee on the other elbow. Balance. Hey. Excellent. Now, if you are more advanced, get your feet together, put them over your head. If you're super advanced, push up. Anybody? Pretty good. Okay. Now, that one took a lot of thinking. Yeah, it was a balance challenge, but it took a lot of thinking. Got to do triangles, knee, other knee, booty up. That's a lot. I'm going to try doing one more time. And if I can, I'm going to give myself a creativity badge for using my noggin. Literally. This is all in my head. Okay, head down. Boop. Triangle. One knee. Booty up. Other knee. And hold. I'd say that counts. I'd say I deserve a badge. Gonna slap this down right next to my star badge. And hopefully, I'll get one more today. I gotta pinch it. Okay. There's two. See if I can get my third one. All right, let's move on to our strength challenge. Our strength challenge today, ooh, I gotta tip this back up now. Our strength challenge today, ooh, yeah. Okay. Our strength challenge is a plank challenge. We've seen a lot of these online. We're gonna do our version. This is where you need your piece of paper and your pen. All right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your piece of paper, you get down, and you're gonna write your alphabet in big letters. Okay, it's gotta fit on the page though, so it's gotta fit on one page. All right, you're gonna write it in big letters. Grown-ups, you can help your kiddos do this. Of course, I'm using orange, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, or Z, as they call it in Australia. All right, so I've got my alphabet on a piece of paper. We talked about planks last week, so we're going to do planks today. But just a reminder, really important, head alignment all the way to your heels. We talked about this before. We're going to do planks on our elbows today. We're going to try and keep our booty not too high, not too low. We're going to keep it just right. Okay? This is a really challenging shape to make. Unless you're the new record holder for this, I think the guy is 67. He held it for 8 hours. Can you imagine doing anything for 8 hours? That's just bonkers. But we're not going to do it for 8 hours. I'm going to give you a fun challenge, okay? We're going to do our plank, and we're going to have this right in front of our face. If you want a challenge, instead of doing it on your knee or your elbows, you can do it on your hands up here. I might do that. And what you're going to do is you're going to read the alphabet backwards. We're going to start at Z, and we're going to finish with A. Isn't that weird? Let's try it, okay? We're going to try to hold our plank. Not too high, not too low, but just right. Through the entire alphabet backwards. Here we go. Ready? And Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Did you do it? Super good. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. We're going to challenge you for realsies though. Let's try it with our feet raised. Okay? Remember, last week we did it with our monkey, so let's get him involved too. Let's grab our chair. Put it on our mat. Mr. Monkey's going to keep us honest. he's going to go on our back. And if we start to lower our back or raise our booty, he's going to slip off. So we got to make sure that we stay straight. Now for today's challenge, you're going to put your feet up on the chair. And then try to make your body line nice and straight. Okay, here we go. Got my letters. We're going our alphabet backwards, remember? Okay, so here we go. Monkeys here. Feet up. Ready to go. Here it is. And go. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, X, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. I did it! The monkey stayed on! Whew. Time for another badge. Strength badge this time. Check it out. Looks like a little muscle. It's so sticky. Ready? You're gonna like this one. See? He's a little arm flex. I'm gonna put him right there. So we get a cool little honeycomb thing going. Yeah? Boom! Now check it out. I can work out with it on. It's not gonna go anywhere. I got my 3 badges today. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Let's put our chair back. Ooh. You know what? It is time for the game. So we're gonna set this right here. This is my favorite part of class. But first, before we talk about what's happening in the game, let's talk a little bit about what's happening next week. Next week, we're gonna start pulling some different pieces of equipment from Tumbl Trak in, okay? The first thing we're gonna do next Monday is we're gonna get a bar involved. Check this thing out, okay? Now, these things are awesome because they're really strong and they're super safe. They only go a little bit above this, but they do go a little bit lower too. But you can see this thing can take a lot of weight. All right? There's a lot of great things that you can do with your bar at home, okay? You can hang on it so you can build your muscles. You can work on your shaping, like a nice straight arm or straight bodies. And you can do proprioceptive stuff. That's the stuff that allows you to understand and your body understand when you go upside down and right side up and you don't get dizzy, right? So you can go upside down on these and come right back up, yeah? So we're gonna work on that stuff next week. So, check out the comments below for a way to get one of these in your home. I love these. This is an excellent way to make sure that you're building strength safely in your own home, all right? So next week we're gonna do these, but today, we got to finish with our game. The game! All right. Let's get our books. You can choose your favorite book. This one's got a monkey on it, so I'm going to do this one. Then, you're going to take some other books, and you're going to set them out on your mat. Doesn't really matter what order. Got to get our monkeys out of here. Ooh, that's mine. This one, and do this one. And here, okay? Just gonna set them out wherever you feel like is safe. That's pretty good. Then we're gonna take our chairs, we're gonna set them over here. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna take this monkey box. I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. Like this. Maybe we'll take these and build them up like this. There we go. I like it. Nice and simple today. Okay. I don't think we're going to use that today. I thought maybe we would, but not today. Okay, and then let's take this couch cushion and maybe set it right there. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Today's game is the hot lava game with a twist. Okay? So you can't touch the ground, but the twist is book on your head. Oh, this is going to be really challenging. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but we're going to try. All right? So, we're going to try and navigate all the way through this, but I can't let the book fall off my head. I feel like this dust jacket on this is a little slippery. So let's just try it like that. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. We talked a lot about alignment today, so this is really going to help. I can't touch the ground. I can only touch the books. So I'm going to walk. Don't touch the ground. This is really tricky because I can't move my head to see where the books are. I gotta keep my head nice and straight. Whoa. Okay, can I get up on my chair? Whoa. Whoa. That's really hard. Okay, maybe I gotta scoot this chair a little closer. Grown-ups, talk to your kiddos. Maybe you need to help them. All right, we gotta go up. Oh, pretty good. Yeah, then I'm gonna step on the couch. I can use the walls, I just can't use the floor. Okay? Maybe I can't go around those, so I gotta step onto the ottoman. Yeah, then go back. Whoa. This way. All right, here's where we get really challenging. Gotta navigate the gap. How am I gonna do it? Oh, like a ninja. That's how. Oh, I'm such a ninja. Okay. All the way to the other couch cushion. And up. I did it! Oh, I totally did it. Now, if that's too challenging, get your monkey. Big, floppy, stuffed animals, you get a little bit more flexibility, okay? So you can see with the monkey, I can look down a little bit more. That book was really hard. Maybe it's just because I have a really round head. What do you think? If I have a really round head, you're laying on it. Okay, touch, round. See, with the monkey on, I can breeze through this a little bit easier. Whoa. 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 Oh, touch the monkey. Don't touch it. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Now, if you don't want to do a balancing, another challenge you can do is try to keep your feet together. Ooh. Now, this one is super challenging, especially if you want to take your monkey and put him between your knees. You're going to take him for a ride. Okay? You ready? Whoa. 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 Okay. Oh, pretty good. I did it! I did all three. Super good. Okay. That was our Homenastics day today. Once again, we're getting started on our handstand week. Today was day 1. We practiced a little bit of those teeter-totter balances in. And then we did some headstands. Then we did a strength challenge. And then we played the game. We also talked a little bit about this badge band. I want to tell you a little bit more. If you like today's class, you can get a badge band and you can get another fun class right in your own home with stuff like this that you can play. Check it out. We started a Ninja Monkey Box, a subscription service. So you can get a fun craft, a cool badge band with a lot of badges on it. You're gonna love it. Check us out on Facebook, Ninja Monkey Box, and you can learn more about it there. All right. Every time that we do one of these, we always want to say thank you to Tumbl Trak. They're so great. They host us, and they make sure that more viewers like you get a chance to stay active at home. It's a weird and wild world that we're in right now. We love you. We want you to stay active. We want you to stay joyful. And of all things, we want you to stay safe. So I'm Coach Tony. This has been ABC Day at Homenastics. Check us out tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Can't wait to see